Hey guys, welcome back to Ping Pong Flix. My name is Chris Wong. I thought I'd do a short little video instead of doing it tonight. I got some things tonight that I have to take care of, and so I thought I'd do it now while my 8-month-old is still asleep. So let's get through this quick. Now in this video I want to talk about how there are people out there, especially a lot of some of the media and some of the people that have posted in the comments that actually very much love the interpretation of Wonder Woman we have in the current DC films. And when they heard about Flashpoint making Wonder Woman evil, which is canon to the comics, they kind of got up in arms about it, and they don't want that to actually happen. They also don't want to see Superman turn evil, and they also don't want to see Ben Affleck not be Batman. But I think we need a lot of people to understand that Flashpoint is a story that have these characteristics. So I just want to go into detail about those certain characteristics that will alter this trinity. Well, first of all, we all know Flash retitled to Flashpoint the movie. And Flashpoint, if you don't know, go to the comic book store, grab a comic, or look it up. It pretty much means that Flash will go back in time, alter the timeline of the universe, and change every hero and the character of it. But I want to talk about the three main heroes. There are three main hero timelines that he'll change. He'll change Wonder Woman, he'll change Superman, and he'll change Batman. Batman, you know that in the Flashpoint series, Batman is actually Thomas Wayne instead of Bruce Wayne. Now, I've heard things online concerning this, and I actually think it is quite a concern, particularly in this iteration of DC films, because as we know, Ben Affleck's Bruce Wayne is like over 40 years old. While in this universe, Flash, Ezra Miller, seems to be about 20, just starting out. So when Barry loses his mother, it is at a very young age, and Bruce Wayne would still be Batman, maybe a young Batman in his 20s, or even younger than that, but he won't be during the age where his parents got killed. How would Barry changing his own past affect this universe? So I'm thinking Barry would have to change something more drastic than saving his mother. Something's going to have to alter that in order to have Bruce Wayne turn to Thomas Wayne. And so with that in mind, I'm wondering if this is different. What if we don't do that Thomas Wayne thing? What if we don't have Thomas Wayne as Batman, but we still continue having Ben Affleck as Batman? How would that change? How would that be affected in a way? It has to be something so cataclysmic wrong in order to have Flash change back the universe to what it should be. Or they could just forget about the age difference and altogether and say, well, it's a butterfly effect and it will change the things in the past even before Barry was born. I don't know how they're going to work that out, but that was something that I've seen conversations about, and I thought that was it's a head scratcher for sure. Another thing is Superman. Superman is going to be drastically changed. He's going to be skinny. He's going to not be able to talk very well. He's going to be trapped in a bunker all his life because the fears of his father, the fears of Jonathan and Martha Kent, of how society would have viewed him differently if they knew. And that actually happened during birth because he landed on this planet. The government will test on him. He will be a victim of subjects to testing, trapped, captured in captivity, turn malicious. Would he be evil? Or would we just have no Superman at all? And so that part would be affected this universe, and that would also make Barry need to go back and change this universe to get back Superman the way he was, to get the savior, the beacon of hope back to the DC films. In the current DC films, Wonder Woman is a sign of empathy, of peace, even though she does battle. She wants peace, she wants love, she battles with love. And so in the new Flashpoint, we all know, if you've read Flashpoint or if you've seen Flashpoint Paradox, she kills Mara in jealous rage. She kills Shazam. She goes to war with the Atlanteans. It is a pretty bloodlust type of character. She is the definitive opposite of her peaceful love self. That it's a totally different from what Patty Jenkins has done. I've seen conversations where a lot of people says, don't change her character. This is what we love about Wonder Woman and everything. But even if you've never read Flashpoint, the reason of a Flashpoint is that Flash has altered something. The whole story point is that he's altered something, causing an effect upon the world. Then the byproduct of that effect is a negative war. It's war-filled, it's violent, and it's a post-apocalyptic, if you will, a world that he does not want, a world that we as the audience are following with him, traveling with him, discovering how this much has changed because of what he's done. We need each of these characters, especially the Trinity, to be completely different from their actual counterparts in the universe. If you make Wonder Woman to be like Wonder Woman again, if you made Batman to be just like Batman, if you made Superman be like Superman in the other world, then what would the point of having Flash to go back in time and not save his mother, or whatever he does in this iteration in order to change it back to the universe it was? So one, it does not make sense because the comic is like that, okay? And two, it does not make sense for him to even try to go back if the world is exactly the same how it was when he changed it. So all these articles that are saying that we shouldn't change it, or the people who don't want to change Wonder Woman or Superman or Batman into something else for the sake of the story, I think it's wrong. For the sake of the story, they have to do this. They have to show the alternate versions of these characters so that we are rooting for Flash. We are rooting for Flash to change back, to have them race back, undo what you've done, and change back to the DC film characters that we know and love. Batman is Bruce Wayne again. Superman is free from government. He's saving the world. He's the beacon of hope. And Wonder Woman, the warrior of love instead of hate, of jealousy and rage. So those are my thoughts and my reaction to kind of what people are talking about, are the other side of the comic book world who don't want to see this Flashpoint come to fruition just because they want to see their characters they have grown to love through this DC films to be into the alternate version of themselves, like an injustice version of themselves. But for the sake of the story, for the sake of the version called Flashpoint, I think it's very important. And to the fact of the matter is, it kind of shows how powerful Flash can be. Flash is able to alter reality. His speed is beyond time, beyond the limitations of time. Alright guys, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.